Joseph, and welcome to my class. You're here either for government or econ. Either way, it doesn't matter because I run both classes in a very similar fashion. So for those of you who haven't been in my class before, a lot of this is gonna feel very new. Those of you who have had a class with me before, this should feel very familiar. So this website here that you see on screen is the most important website in all my classes. All the content that I'm going to be assigning you, lectures, homework assignments, due dates, it can all be found through here. It's called Symbaloo, but if you just type in www.symbaloo.com, you won't find the website. In fact, what you should be typing in is right there on your folders. Now, the folders that you have, you're not going to take those home. You leave those here. That's how you turn stuff into me. So when I say pull out some pages from the packet, turn them in, I mean pull them out and put them in the folder. If I want them directly from you in my hands, I'll ask you to give it to me, but otherwise put it right in the folder when I tell you to turn in the work. So this is the website up here in the address bar that you're going to want to go to, and when you get to it, you're going to get a screen like this. So up here you should see my name, Joseph with an apple. There's a lot of other stuff here. You want to click on Joseph. Then you want to click on the appropriate class, either government or economics. I'm going to go ahead and click on government just because they're both organized the same. And so when you're assigned to watch a video, the button here, the tile, tells you what pages that video is going to cover. And this video right here just covers page 3. So when you're ready to do page 3, instead of going to the textbook, you don't have to use the textbook for page 3 of Unit 1. You click on the tile, and a video comes up. Now, today, I'm doing this recording at an earlier date, so the video that you see here may look different than what you're actually going to see. That's a good thing. That means I've made a better video, hopefully a much shorter video. But that is how you're going to complete large portions of your packet. That's how you're going to be prepared for some of the activities and tests. I've done a lot to cut out stuff that's not necessary from the packets and clarify things that students struggle with to be able to make sure you students are passing your test the first time and getting good scores. And the students who are making good use of the videos are doing that in my classes. But what does that mean to make good use of the videos? When you're watching one of my videos, if you just hit play and let it run and try to keep up with me,
starting on page 3.
You're going to fail, okay? It's not going to make sense. You're going to be writing one answer down while I'm going on in the video and talking about another thing.
In the beginning,
it's going to be a mess. You're going to be like, oh, I don't understand your videos. Oh, you go too fast, or they don't make sense to me. I don't get it. If you don't use the pause and rewind function, you're going to struggle with this because my videos do summarize what you need to know for the test. They really do. I've cut out stuff that's not so important. Instead of listening to me lecture live, you'll watch the video, so that if I go too fast, pause me. You need to be pausing because I do go fast in the videos because I know I'm going so fast because I know you can pause the video and you need to be. So when you hear me saying something that on your packet page says or has a question for it, you know this is an answer for this question, pause so you can write down the answer before I go on to the next question or to the next topic. Pause every single time you hear me or see something on screen that you know you need to write down in your packet. Pause and write it down. Because if you just hit play and just try to keep up, you're gonna make the work harder because there's gonna be things you miss, blanks in your packet. Then you either have to try to go back in the video and rewatch it, or you might be scrambling through the textbook, and what should be a 20-minute assignment might end up taking an hour. I've seen it happen, and I've had to tell the students, if you don't pause and rewind, yeah, it's going to add a lot of time because otherwise you'll watch the video and do the textbook? Like, that makes no sense. My videos summarize everything you need to know, but only if you're making good use of it. So make good use of pause and rewind. Finally, after each video, a lot of them are going to be doing in class. You need to ask me questions. You need to check with me before moving on to the next video. I need to make sure you're understanding everything. We talk about it. When you go home with a packet, you just go through, you do all the reading, hopefully, you answer all the questions, and that teacher doesn't see the packet until you're done. What if there's a bunch of mistakes? What if there's a bunch of things you didn't understand? Oh well, it's test day, so hopefully you know it well enough to pass. No, I am working with you to make sure you're getting what you need from the video, from the packets, from the textbook reading, checking you along the way, doing some other activities and analysis along the way to enhance your reading, prepare you for Common Core, and just overall make government and econ a much easier class, because both can be kind of beasts of classes. Econ because it's huge, government because tests are not friendly at all. So that's how the videos work, and you're going to be practicing that today in class, and then of course every class after that. Anything you don't finish in class, as a class rule, will be sent home as homework. I'm going to be trying to design very little homework, and you have a very short time frame to get homework done. Once we're done with a unit, we're moving on to Unit 2, and the longer you wait to catch up on that homework to take a test, the harder that test is going to be, especially since if you're caught up and you're turning in work throughout the unit, I break the test up into pieces so that you can take a test on what you just learned right then, instead of finishing a packet over, say, a week and then testing on it, but maybe forgetting the stuff from earlier in the week. No. As soon as you're done with your homework, you test on it, but only if you're getting homework done when it's due in class. How do you know when you have homework? I'll tell you in class, but also here in Simulink, you know, some of these have due dates. Now, these white tiles here, there's no point to click on them. This is what happens when you click on them. It just, it's loading slow, but it just tells you what the assignment is. But the assignment title of what you're supposed to do, it's on the tile itself. So you can click on it if you want, but it's all buried right there in the title. If it's white, there is no video. You're just doing those pages with using the textbook like normal. And these pages here in the tile are packet pages, not textbook pages. So you'd go to Government Unit 1, pages 8 through 12 in the packet, and do those packet pages using your textbook to find the answers, due on September 10th, which is 2 days from now. It's not a lot of homework. If you're not keeping up, you can get buried in this class really fast. Now, another important thing to know is after you're done watching the video, you need to log in to Edmodo. And your teacher today is going to be walking you through how to create an Edmodo account. If you already have an Edmodo account, great. You're still going to need to write down all your information for it in your folders so that I have it. So if you ever lose it or forget it, you can call me, email me, text me, or ask me in class, hey, I forgot my login. Once you've watched a video, and this is videos only, the white squares don't have quizzes, but the videos do have quizzes. So anytime you watch a video, you're going to log into Edmodo, and right now there's only going to be one quiz to take. But once you log into Edmodo, you want to make sure you're in the right class. Government Q2 Quarter 2, because we're in the second quarter, or Economics Quarter 2, and click on the appropriate quiz. For example, here's one of my old classes. Here's one of the quizzes they had to take. This is looking at it from the teacher side, but yours will say take quiz, and you'll take the quiz. You only get one shot on the quizzes. If you fail it, and you're continually failing quizzes, I have to assume that you're just trying to pass quizzes and you're not really understanding anything. And then I might have to assign makeups so that I can check your understanding to find out what is the problem with the videos. So, but the quizzes are not hard. They're not worth points for your tests. They're just reading checks to make sure you're understanding the content. If you can't pass the quizzes, then I know that when the test comes, you're going to be in trouble. Kind of like the practice part of the math packet. If you're having a lot of trouble with the practice, you're going to have trouble on the test. So the quizzes are not hard. They're not long either. They're usually just a few questions, multiple choice. You just got to answer them. They're open notes. There's a lot of the kinds of questions come right from your packet, but you need to get in the habit of watch a video, take its quiz. Watch a video, take its quiz. And the quizzes always match the video title exactly. Like I said, Government Unit 1, page 3 video. There's a Government Unit 1, page 3 quiz to take. So today you're going to be practicing watching the videos, Government 1, page 3, and Government 1, pages 4 through 5. You need to get through both videos today, but you also need to have correct answers in your packet. Your teacher today is going to be looking at your packet before you go on from page 3 video to page 4 to 5 video. She might even be checking in as you're watching it, just to speed the process along so there's not much wait in between videos. But you need to have it checked to make sure it's done right. If you can't finish them in class, then they become homework and they've got to be done right. And there's, starting on your second day of class, there will start to be activities. It's not just watching my videos and filling out the packet. That's just one part of it. The other part is some activities, a lot of primary sources and stuff like that we're going to be analyzing. And again, if you're goofing off in class and you're not really making a good effort to follow along the videos and write the answers down, you're going to waste a lot of time. You're going to end up having a lot of makeup time with me. Makeup time can be used for when you're absent from class, but if you're missing too many classes at some point, you're just going to lose the unit and you're going to have to repeat that portion of the class in the future. So don't miss too much. Don't miss at all. Each unit is only about 3 or 4 days. You have to keep up. If you're struggling with assignments and there's not enough time for you to finish them in class, well, just like in math classes, if you're struggling in math classes, you have to go to tutoring. You go to the tutor. Well, my class too. If you're not really understanding some of the in-class assignments and you're not getting them done in class, a lot of them aren't really great for homework assignments because you might need my help to complete them. You will be coming to tutoring. You will be coming to me for tutoring for government or econ. And that just about covers everything for my class. If you have any questions, when I come back in the next class, feel free to ask me. Definitely feel free to ask your teacher today.